Okay, today's Broccoli Ain't Green show is brought to you by Dos Equis Cerveza Más Fina. I'm your host, Two Sock Spam.
And I'm your co-host, Mr. Wonderful Will. We thank you all for another day. Thank you for coming out to listen to us, And we just gonna freelance like we normally been doing. So we're gonna talk about some topics, some current topics what's been going on. But first, I'd like to congratulate the two teams going to the Super Bowl. We have the Los Angeles Rams and the New England Patriots. I am so glad that the Saints got their ass whooped. I am so glad.
Well, you're not a Saints fan?
No, I'm not.
I'm not following football this year, man. Until they bring Kaepernick back. Once Kaepernick's back, I'll join. You know, I boycotted it this year. I didn't even play fantasy football this year.
Yeah. I know, man. I respect that, man. I can respect that. I respect that, and I respect the thing. I respect what Kaepernick is doing and has done. And hopefully they will see the light and let him play next year. Because he's still young. He's still in shape. Better
than over half of the quarterbacks that's starting right now. They won't give him a shot.
I know.
All because he's taking a stand.
I know.
It's pitiful.
I know it's sad. But
black people are still going to football games, man. I won't give the NFL a one red cent.
Okay.
Through with them. Power
to the people.
Yep, exactly.
You're a militant, man. You know that?
No, it's not. It's just a point. Just making a point.
What point you making, man?
They got basically telling this black man to do what we say, and if you don't do it, you know, this is what you're gonna get, and then they make an example and got everybody else scared to follow him and stuff. You know, when the guy's already told you what he was protesting, but then they keep changing it to the military, and then a military guy is the one who told him to take a knee because that's respectful. That's what they do when their comrades die. You know, in war, and that's what they do, and that's what's respectful. Because he started out, he would just sit on the bench, but they still trying to, you know, twist it and turn it to it, and then making it sound like, you know, this dude is anti-military and you know, and all this junk, and then people just go with it. But after he's told you what his point was,
right.
So I'm through with the NFL till Kaepernick is back.
Well. You might be done with NFL forever then, brother.
Yeah, I
because the chances.
I started watching Canadian football.
Do they even still have a Canadian league?
Yeah, Canadian league ain't going nowhere. That's the only other. Them other little leagues they come up with, XFL, all them, they'll be gone. But Canadian and NFL, them the only two leagues that'll be around forever.
But so what you're saying is you pretty much going to be.
In college.
In the NCAA?
Yeah, college.
Okay, well, I can respect that. You know, but still, though, I just want to congratulate the two teams. But I understand how you feel, and you're absolutely right. And another thing what's been going on that's kind of been disturbing to me is, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody know about these students.
Those Yankees is pretty good, man.
I told you, man, the best beer in the world. Hey. The best.
I don't know about the best.
It is the best.
It's pretty good.
Now this right here can say, "Don't let the smooth taste fool you." Let me stop that if I get in trouble.
Slogan, yeah.
I know.
Copyright infringement, because you know we have like 50 million views every month. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get us copyrighted before we get that $10 million check this month.
Yeah, I know. Just like I was saying, though, I'm pretty sure everybody know about those Catholic students from some school,
idiots,
being disrespectful to the Omaha elder Nathan Phillips over a protest, and I just thought that was very disrespectful for those kids to go up there and get in that man's face. I mean, this man old enough to probably be your granddaddy.
Yeah, Vietnam vet too.
Right. Yes, man on serve this country.
This is his country. You know, he's a Native American. This is his country, you know, more than anybody else's.
Right.
You know, that's what's crazy.
Right, but I was just wondering though. He's so bold to get in somebody's face. Why do they always try to feel that they can attack the weak Won't they get some by the name Quintravious from the hood? Probably about 6'5", maybe about 275. He played a defensive tackle.
They don't do that stuff, man. It's until a group of them. If it would have been him by himself, he wouldn't have done it. And first off, man, with that, and they go to a Catholic school.
Right.
I said, man, what kind of respect? Just even respect of your elders, no matter, what, because the dude he didn't know this dude's political views or anything. The only thing he saw was he wasn't white. And
but his intention was
standing in his face
because it was another group of protesters. They was, I guess, causing them supposedly be having a beef with, and he came there. His intent was to kind of calm it down, make peace, and then they just started on him, started being disrespectful to him.
Yeah, but when I was that guy's age, high school, I don't know what grade they said he was in. Man, I would never even approach any grown person that way. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I wouldn't go stand in a grown person's face, and then you see all his little idiot friends sitting around laughing like it's so cool, and he's sitting up there with smirking. I said, I wish that guy Phillips, I wish he would have just took that drum, man, and just smashed his face in, man, bashed him in, man, teach him a lesson. You know that old saying, man. You what they say, like don't speak when grown folks speaking.
Right.
Like, you don't approach a grown man. First off, the guy is Native American, who really this whole land belongs to them. If the government ever did right, there wouldn't be a such thing as those what they have them in the where they got them fenced in and
those are the reservations.
Yeah, reservations. They shouldn't even be reservations. Everything should belong to them. And first off, he's a Native American. He was elderly. The guy's a Vietnam vet.
Served his country.
Yeah, you should have been showing him respect instead of just getting all disrespectful. Trying to show off for your friends with your little MAGA hat on. It was just disrespectful the whole way around, man.
They pronounce it MAGA hat.
Oh, I don't know. I just said MAGA, whatever. It's all stupid to me, man. Should make them a toilet paper. Wipe your butt on the MAGA, make America great again. Yeah.
Well, maybe they will learn a valuable lesson about respecting your elders. I mean, I stand about 6'3", 300 plus pounds. If an old frail man would come before me like that, I would just back down. That's just the way I was raised, not to be disrespectful like that. That's just how I was raised. And if I was doing something maybe they didn't approve of, and we may even disagree about it, but I would never be that disrespectful. Mm-hmm. I would never stand in that man's face and try to intimidate him, which they didn't do. That man just saw right through him, but just the fact that they even attempt to do that. But of course, he came back and tried to explain what happened. He tried to say that his intent was not to do that because he said he got in his space and he was trying to let him know that you can't anger me. And
yeah, but it's on video. He's trying to explain it away.
Yeah, right. He tried to explain, and also he tried to tell him that I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to stand in what I believe in.
And then he said that he was trying to diffuse the situation. Well, this is what's so funny to me, man. This guy is probably no more. If he's in high school, probably no more than 18. I'm
17.
Yeah, something like whatever. I said no more. Just figured no more. But if you are white and you only been 17, 18, America has been great for you the whole time. And only people, these right. It's always these poor white folks out here eating mayonnaise sandwiches, and got a pickup truck with 4 different matching different tires, not one of them matching. You know what I'm saying, man? Got to go hunting fish for their food. It's always talking about this. But for the other successful white Americans, they don't care about this "Make America Great Again" campaign, man. They like we got ours. Yeah, it's these ones that needed Obamacare. The ones that's fighting against it. These are the ones that need it the most. They're supporting this "Make America Great Again." You talk to Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos and all them. America has been beautiful for them.
Right. They don't have anything to complain about.
Yeah, exactly. It's just basically trailer trash.
Damn, man. Why got to be trailer trash?
I don't know. I guess you call it whatever, but that's what a lot of it is, man. Like, dude.
But hopefully the administrators and maybe some of the Catholic leaders need to really take action and, you know, try to discipline these kids for this, because that right there is probably disrespectful, and plus it probably made worldwide news by now.
Yeah, it is.
And just seeing young adults disrespecting the elders. And I know, had that been in some of these other countries, man, they've got their ass whooped.
Yeah, you don't disrespect, especially the Asian countries too.
Oh man,
Asian countries, you don't. One thing you don't do is disrespect elders. You're supposed to show them the utmost respect.
You give your seats to them on buses just for the respect.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, white privilege.
Yeah, he should have, man. That's what I said. I know the guy. You know, in the end, he did what the Phillips. He did what he thought was best, but just always a little part of you just wishing that he would have just came across that dude with an elbow, man. Right, right on his lower jaw, and just separated his lower jaw from his upper jaw.
Just suplexes there.
Yeah, man, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah. So what else has been going on?
Oh man, what about the fight, man? Did you see Pacquiao Broner?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Broner.
What's up with Broner making all these excuses, man? Take your ass whipping like a man.
Yeah, Broner had the nerve to say that he thought he won, and they went back. When they looked at the stats. The most punches that he threw in one round was 8. 8 punches in a round. That was the most that he threw. And he had the nerve to say that he actually thought he won. And then he just acted a fool on his post-fight interview. I said, well, that dude is just a straight clown.
Yep. I had to say that's probably one of those, I call it one of those Hall of Black Shame moments. Look, man. Be a good sportsman. The man got the best of you. How about just congratulate him, ask for a rematch, prove that you're the better fighter. But just don't go off on a rant. Then you threaten to whoop the announcers, the guy interviewing.
Yeah, 70-something years old. Yeah, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, when the announcer was just trying to explain to him, just making a comment that out of his last 7 fights, he was 3-1. And Broner told like the 70-something-year-old guy that, yeah, but I'll be 7-0 against you.
I know. That man said, okay, let's end this interview.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny, man. He's like, yeah, that's the end of this. So I see, he was probably thinking this. It's the only direction this is gonna go is down. Let me end it now.
Right.
Yeah, he was a clown, man.
Yeah. Another. But this one here is not so funny to me. But recently I know we had mentioned something about the R.Kelly situation about
Dos Equis,
yeah. We had mentioned something about those women making those claims against him, but I'm not going to talk about that directly about him. I'm gonna let the DA handle all of that. But lately, it's been a strong concern for me about black women being sexually assaulted. It's like it's starting a trend now, and I'm just wondering, how do we speak as men? How do we address that issue?
Yeah, they should have. When you go back to, excuse me, a burp came on me.
Yeah, I was feeling one too.
Yeah, that's that Dos Equis bubbles. That's
right.
The Mexican bubbles coming up in, making me burp. Yeah, but anyway, when they go back and look, and what's kind of funny now, well, not funny, but just crazy is when I remember when that R.Kelly tape came out, and what was that, early 2000s or something? Everybody was watching it or whatever, but you had all this evidence on him, with a tape and stuff.
Right.
But it seemed like it's just wild that it's just now coming. Everything is getting pushed up. But I was like, man, people had known this stuff for a long time, and you had it on video.
Right.
And then I know they said that when Dave Chappelle did his skit, I know he was on there. I was watching early. He said that R. Kelly, so-called goons, approached him. They got mad at him for doing the video.
That was funny.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, I said, God, you all this evidence But it's just ironic how they don't really. And then I guess now because they got the Me Too movement and everything's coming out.
Yeah,
but black women are going to have to fight even double because a lot of times they dismiss what black women say.
That's what I'm saying, man. Because I got to be sensitive about that because I have a teenage daughter. She's 16 years old, and let me tell you, if she come and tell me that some guy touch her inappropriately, I'm gonna find that dude. There ain't no talking. There's no negotiating, nothing. I'm gonna find that dude.
Pour a glass of water in his face.
Yeah, throw some hot sauce in his face. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I do. But I just want to say to men out there, and I hear a lot of the comments saying that these fast hot tail girls, they go in these places like clubs and bars, and then things like that happen to them. Now they want to cry victim. Doesn't matter what you think of that, but I don't care if a woman comes,
age.
Doesn't matter. But if a woman comes in your presence, butt ass naked, you still don't have a right to touch her. Period.
Yeah, but especially when you find out that the girl was, I think they said one of them was like the one that was in that original video was like 14 at the time.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't in that sex tape. Yeah, she was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Supposed to be Sparkle's niece.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah.
People don't realize they cannot give consent at that age because I know, and so I don't even know what the consent age is in Chicago. I don't know what it is. But
still 14 years old.
Yeah.
14 years old. And I think, what's disappointing me, and just based upon what Sparkle was said in the documentary, that 14-year-old father testified in court saying that girl was not his child. And, which has caused some division in her family, her family over that.
What you mean, not his biological child, or?
No, that's his daughter.
He was just trying to.
He went to court and
probably got paid off, probably.
Yeah, testifying on R.Kelly's behalf, because I think that what got him off.
Yeah.
Because he denied that girl in that video was not his daughter. And, of course, Sparkle was there. She's been around all that. And so I think her story is more credible.
Yeah, man. I haven't even watched the little special they did. I haven't even watched.
Right.
I saw when
to
I was
watch
at the barbershop. I saw bits and pieces of it, but I haven't watched it.
I'm pretty sure it's on demand right about now. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But I just kind of excuse me. I keep my opinion to myself because that's. But.
Hey, well, how about on a different topic? How about have you ever had a hamburger? A hamburger.
Yeah, I had a hamburger.
Hamburger. HAMBERDER. Hamburger.
No.
Oh yeah, you see that what Donald Trump wrote?
Oh.
Donald Trump had wrote there when he said he served. He said hamburgers, and then at first he said one time. Yeah, that guy just cannot keep the truth, man. Because at first he said they had bought 300 hamburgers. Then later on, when they had more cameras, he said it was 1,000 and all this. And it was just kind of just really disrespectful for those players to come there. They all dressed in suits, man, suits and ties, shiny shoes.
Right.
And you bringing them pizza. I said if that was the case, he should have just let them wear a sweatsuit, man.
Right, the athletic gear or something.
Yeah,
like sweatpants and sneakers.
Yeah, and then they said it was
informal
all cold
dinner.
Yeah, cold French fries, cold hamburgers, cold. It's a hamburger. I don't even. I guess since he got it on government on shutdown, they probably had some different. Wasn't even real meat or something. That probably is a difference between hamburgers and hamburgers. Yeah, Trump shit. We ain't got enough people working today. We can't afford a hamburger. Bring in some hamburgers.
Yeah, I'm sure man, fuck that, man.
Yeah, say hamburgers are delicious. Yeah, I bet one of these places, who was that? It was one of I think it was Wendy's. And they said Wendy's posted an ad on online saying, today we ran out of hamburgers, but we will be serving hamburgers. And that's your president, man. That is your president.
Well,
and then had the nerve to brag about I paid. He always does that. He'll go in there, and say about we had 1,000 hamburgers, pizzas, and whatever else is a bunch of junk food.
He was talking about Burger King, different varieties of burgers.
But then he throws in there, I paid for it. It's like, oh God, dude, y'all tacky are you, man? Yeah, that's just saying, but hey, that's what you can expect over a bridge that he guaranteed that Mexico was going to pay for, and it wasn't going to cost U.S. taxpayers any money. But now all of a sudden, you get pissed off that he can't get his deal, and shuts the whole government down. Now he's asking for money.
It's been 31 days now. So
yeah, that's crazy.
After this day, after today, it's gonna be a month.
But how long do you expect these conservative people to keep on just excusing and overlooking all the lies, everything that he's doing, man, and going back on what he said? He came up here. They were all standing up and cheering him when he said, and Mexico is going to pay for it. It's not going to cost taxpayers one dime.
But they shut that down right after
that Mexican president, he was funny. He was gangster.
Right. He shut that down right after he made that claim. They said that's not going to happen.
Yeah, but these people still supporting him, man.
But to answer your question, it's called politics, man.
Yeah, but still, after you get lied to, man, that's that's one thing though I noticed too. A lot of the conservative people, they remind me, like how you was in high school, it might have been, or like these gang people, these little gang kids. It'll be a kid that they all follow, think he's cool and stuff.
Right.
But he's a loser. But they're young right now, they don't know. But then when you get older, 10 years from now, and you're gonna be looking at, man, what in the world was we following this idiot for? And that's what it's like. Like he's just a head main bully right now, and they all scared to go against him. But I guarantee you, 10, 15 years from now, a lot of these people are going to deny that they ever supported a lot of this junk, man. All of them are going to say, no, I never supported it.
Only thing I have to say about the conservatives that, especially the seniors politicians, whether you in the Senate or the Congress, House of Congress, that's your legacy. What you're leaving behind once you get out of the political game. That is going to be your legacy. That you supported a month. Let's say the United States supposed to be the history said the longest shutdown in U.S. history. So that's going to be part of your legacy, where you taking food out of over 800,000 federal employees' mouth
because you're mad
because of
you didn't get your tantrum. That's all it is.
Over wall.
And then you
that's your legacy.
And then you cancel Nancy Pelosi's trip because you're mad. You know what I'm saying? When she's going over there and then give all the details to her trip that she was going to go on.
She was going there to gather intel, like what's going on, so they
but
can
just because you're mad, you want to get some vengeance.
Right.
I say, but how? I just don't see how you can support somebody so petty. Just petty, man. It's just petty, man.
Well, you heard that saying, birds of a feather stick together.
Yeah,
that's how it works, man.
Whatever.
So I know I'm not associated with that nonsense. So
because I don't identify with Democrat or either one.
Neither do I.
And matter of fact, before I probably might have leaned a little bit towards like if McCain. I like McCain. A lot of his stuff because I'm more financially I'm conservative, but socially I'm more liberal. But because I don't agree with all of any one of them, because they all, really politics is all screwed up anyway. But,
well, that's why I always say politics. I compare politics to Satan.
Yeah, but like now it seems like when you join the party, you have to back even stuff, whatever you agree with, whatever you just backing the party. You ain't backing what's right.
See, whatever you disagree with.
I'm saying you're going to have to agree with everything that party.
Right.
Even if it's something that you might not, personally, you don't agree.
Right.
But you're not worried about the issue. You're just worried about the party.
Like the party.
You don't give a damn. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
So that's why I don't associate I'm not affiliated with any political party.
Yeah.
That's why I claim myself independent. So if a Republican had the same ideology I have, I would vote for that Republican.
Yeah, but now, they lost a lot of
and
people.
vice versa with Democrats.
Yeah, these conservatives have lost a lot of people that were, tired of the Democratic Party because they don't do anything for you. But when you start seeing all this low down, dirty stuff that they're doing, you're like, dude, well, I just can't be part of that.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we're about to wrap this show up, man. It was another great show. As y'all know, if you go look at our stats, I think our last videos we've been averaging at least 1.5 million viewers a show,
give or take.
Yeah, we also gave out we gave out the free MacBook with Apple Care. And then we had a winner from what was that? I think it was Provo, Utah that got that. We sent it to them.
Right.
So y'all get on there, like, subscribe, leave your comments, and the show is going on, and soon we're gonna be on the Apple iTunes. Yeah, we're gonna have the show. Yeah, it's because, man, right now y'all don't know about this. We got a lot of different people battling to put our show, put the show on. So more likely we might go with iTunes, and they talk about putting us around there right around the time, and Sirius XM. So we'll probably be on. I don't know. They said they're thinking about moving Howard Stern's show and putting us on, taking Howard's slot, and they'll find a slot for him.
Okay.
It's one of the greatest shows ever. Tube Sock Spam, baby.
All right, I'm Wonderful Will, and y'all have a great week, and we will be back.
For shizzle.
Peace.
For shizzle. Oh, spiritual vitamin.
Oh, thank you.
Spiritual vitamin.
Always remember.
He love you.
God is love. Love is God.
He love you.
And we love you. Peace.
Spiritual vitamin.